My name is Eric Cohler, and my design firm is Eric Cohler Design, which I can't believe, but it's been a long time. I started it in 1994 when I graduated. You do the math, I'm just going to scare myself. With color, I start with nature. It depends where the house, apartment, or whatever we're designing is located, and then what would the client like to see in their home as a palette. And so I'll take the two of those and I'll meld them together and I'll come up with what I feel is the right solution. I often will paint boards, and not just small sample color cards, but boards, and we'll see how they look at different times of day. Oftentimes people think, oh, I can just make my decision at 12 noon. Well, you can't. You need to visit that same space at 9 o'clock at night as you do at 7 a.m. when you usually get out of bed, because the room's going to look so different, completely transformed by time of day and location. I like deeper tones, richer tones, tones with more gravitas, tones that really have resonance and depth. But if I have a pale color tone, I might actually add a saturated hue on the walls to pop the colors. I want a room to pop. I want a room to feel that it's exciting, that it's dynamic, that it's dimensional, that it's not on one plane at all, but that it is actually exploding in a good way. I do like shades of white. I don't like dead white. I don't like a wall that looks like it's wearing pancake makeup. I like a wall that has some depth to it. So even the whites that I use, it might be a snowier white, or it might be a warmer white. And the same with dark colors. My favorite go-to white at the moment is called Distant Gray. Now, it's not really gray and it's not really white, but I tend to find that it works all over, no matter if I use it in Oslo, Norway, which I have, or I use it back in California, or I use it in New York City. It tends to work, and it's the perfect background for almost anything I do. And I'll mix that in the same room with a black, for example, because they play off each other in a really nice way. I'll never use a dead white. I'm not a person that shies away from color, so I want to use colors that speak volumes to not only me, who has selected them, but ultimately to the client. Because at the end of the day, I go home and they don't, and I want them to be comfortable in their space, but I also want to make sure that the space holds together at all times of year and all times of light, at all times of day.